Perhaps I am.
Well, if you won't call me my name, what's yours?
Urashima Taro.
And so they fall in love at first sight? Too quickly?
No, it is not love yet. Now it is a friendship, perhaps, or a simple rapport.
And then is it love afterwards?
You rush me. But you are right. We have lingered too long here. Let's say it is 3 months later.
And then?
Urashima and Kaguya find themselves drawn to each other inexplicably and fall in love.
How predictable.
What else did you expect?
The marriage contest will be held in a week.
I suppose.
Won't you marry me instead?
You know I can't.
Kaguya, listen to me.
I am.
I've fallen in love with you.
I know.
So why won't you choose me instead?
I will not marry at all. I know that all the suitors will either bring me fakes or nothing.
And then?
Father has enough wealth to support himself. I will leave and become a hermit in the woods.
These woods are filled with evil
You're
spirits.
trying to frighten me.
Why can't I try?
Urashima, you're too kind.
You always say that.
I've already made my decision. Please do not force me.
I see.
I was still a child when I decided on holding a marriage contest for my hand. I thought that I would escape it just like that. 2 years felt like forever. I didn't think about anything of the sort. All that mattered was father and mother and the servants and myself. I understand now why father says that he remembers finding me in the bamboo grove like it was yesterday. How fast has time gone. Mother has departed from this earthly realm, and the servants have slowly left for their own families. And soon it will be just me and father, and then me alone.
It doesn't have to be like that.
You make it sound so easy.
Lady Kagami,
Your Honor, what is it?
the Venerable Shirosaki has summoned you. Please come with me to the temple.
Oh, wait, let me accompany you.
I'm afraid this news is only for the esteemed ladies here. You're not entangled in her fate.
So the monk has appeared. Hope for trueness.
Has the story already neared its end?
The last time I heard the story, the monk appeared too long after Urashima.
Pray that the next time the goddess gets it right.
Shush, you three. Stop complaining and don't interrupt me.
All Buddhas throughout space and time, all Bodhisattvas, Mahasattvas, the great Prajnaparamita. Child, it was 19 years ago when we first crossed fates.
So it was Venerable One.
The woman, your mother, is she gone now?
Yes.
I thought so.
How did you know about the illness?
The man who accompanied you here, is he still outside?
Are you talking about Urashima?
Child, I will tell you a story. Sit down.
Yes, Venerable One.
100 years ago, in the great depths of the sea, the dragon King Ryujin dwelled in a great undersea palace.
You mean the dragon god of the sea?
Aye.
But what does that have to do with my mother?
You must be patient.
Yes, Venerable One.
He had many children, but I will talk about his youngest of all. She was named Otohime, and though she loved the sea, what she longed for most was the world of the mortals. She would often sneak onto land, disguising herself as a regular human girl, and taste the delicacies of mortals or frolic with the locals.
Does this have something to do with my fate, great teacher?
Listen, child. You see, one day, Otohime fell in love with one of the fishermen that fished along the sea. He was a young man by the name of Urashima Taro.
You mean Urashima?
So hopelessly infatuated was she, you see, that she stole a bottle of the elixir of immortality from her father's study and fed it to the mortal.
No, it can't be.
When her crime was discovered, it was too late. Urashima had become immortal, and he now lived as a creature that was not quite human and yet not a celestial. As punishment, the great celestial sentenced her to 20 years penance in the mortal world, where she would both grow material attachments and bring bad fortune to all those around her.
Oh, no!
Otohime was reincarnated as you, Kaguya-hime. Your fate has been determined from the start.
Stop talking!
When I first met you in the bamboo grove, child, fate did not allow me to tell the truth to the couple that had picked you up. I could only warn them that the gold was a warning and not a boon. I could only warn them that you were not an evil spirit, and yet not a human either.
Why didn't you tell them? Why didn't you let them abandon me? Why did you entangle me in all their lives?
Because fate determined it.
You're saying that I killed.
I remember like it was yesterday. You see, it was the woman that carried you the most, and so your evil miasma sank into her bones. I know the symptoms. She would have felt weak and dizzy. It would have made her faint-headed or quite violently ill at times.
You were too cruel.
I was born to be an instrument of the gods. I can only do their bidding.
Why did you tell me all this? Why did you summon me here?
Today will be 20 years to the day since you were found in the bamboo grove.
What does that mean?
Your sentence is over, Otohime. You are to return to the land of the Celestials today.
So the monk hid the truth for 20 years.
And what terrible sins did she commit in the Dharmic cycle before to suffer like so?
Before her fate must be entangled with Otohime's.
Indeed, gods are coolest of all.
Hiroshima,
Yes,
why didn't you tell me the truth from the beginning?
I'm sorry.
That's the only thing people seem to tell me these days. I'm sorry.
I truly am Otohime.
That isn't my name. I'm not Otohime, daughter of Yujin. I'm Kaguya Hime, the daughter of Takatori no Okina.
I'm sorry.
Forget it, I should have known. All that kindness you showed me, you never saw me, did you? You only saw Otohime.
I'm sorry.
Father was right. Life is deterministic and there's no choice in the matter at all.
Run away with me, Kaguya.
It's too late.
Please, No, Kaguya.
Even now you see her. Forget it. It's better to be loved as a trophy than be trapped in the shadow of someone else.
I've been waiting for you for 100 years. I've wandered the coast until my feet bled, waiting for you for a sign that you would return.
I'm sorry.
Otohime,
It's too late. It's too late for us.
it won't have to be like this. We can flee until even the gods can't find us. Why won't you understand? You loved me. You loved me.
No, Otohime loved you, but I'm not her.
And so it ends. Truly tragic fate.
A man cursed never to die and forget.
And a girl cursed never to remember.
Did Otohime ever truly love him?
Or was he only a weak?
Kaguya,
Father,
what are you doing out so late? With the man.
I've learned the truth, Father.
What are you talking about?
It's today, isn't it? 20 years since you found me in the bamboo grove.
I don't know. I've never crept.
Father, I don't blame you anymore for the marriage.
Kaguya, what's wrong? You're acting strange.
I hope you will live a long and happy life.
You're talking like you're leaving.
I am.
But what about the marriage competition?
Forget it.
It's not such a trivial thing that can be forgotten.
Father, goodbye.
Otohime, we've come to collect you back to the celestial world.
Your penance has been served.
Otohime? Penance? What in the world are they talking about?
Father, I am grateful beyond words for you and Mother for raising me all these years. But I have cursed you with my presence. The truth is, I was sent to Earth as punishment for giving a mortal the elixir of life many years ago. The gold you found in the bamboo, the stalks that were covered in blood, it was sent to reward you for my care, but also to warn you of ominous things to come. It was that bad luck that brought Mother's death. And now I have nearly brought your own ruin.
Kaguya, wait!
Father, for your sake, I hope we never meet again.
Here is the robe of forgetfulness. Cleanse yourself to the mortal world.
Otohime.
Hiroshima Taro,
Otohime, have you finally remembered me?
I have shed all emotions of the mortal world. This is my penance and my redemption.
What am I to do?
The human life is short, but yours will last forever. Perhaps you will cultivate into godhood. After all, I've given you all the time in the world.
Otohime, please.
Let us depart.
Yes, princess.
And then Otohime disappeared with the Celestials and left for the moon forever, and lived a fruitful and prosperous life with her father Ryuji in the Seven Seas.
But what of Hiroshima Taro?
He walked to the peak of Fuji Mountain in his morning, trying to catch one glimpse of his beloved. Every year he would burn an effigy of the gods in hopes that the smoke would reach her in the moon. But eventually, he was swallowed up by the frothing fire within the mountain and disappeared forever.
What a fruitless tale.
The lives of the gods are too long. We forget the human emotions of love and attachment easily. For Otohime, Hiroshima was only in her life for a blink of an eye. How tragic a story you told. So go the tales of Fuji Mountain.
The actors are all gonna get out of costume, but then if you want to see them, usually they say hi first, but I think they're really worried about damaging the training.
We're just referring. It also matches Hiroshima, like weirdly. Yeah, and I think it is part of that costume.
That's what was going the whole time.
I think so. I hope.